So, Cookie Kingdom, I'm sorry. Due to some unforeseen delays, we'll be getting I'll be releasing the other video later. So, we'll just be doing Cookie Run Kingdom for today. So, this video is going to be a lot more different than the last few. See, since Cookie Run Kingdom is a collection-based game, we're just going to be talking, and I'm just have footage playing in the background, so you can kind of see my stuff and stuff like this. There is something good. You see, I did get the tree cookie. I'm just gonna call him tree cookie. I'm just calling him Ella tree cookie. Better. All right. So some good things have happened. I did get him finally. I got his soul. I got the little crystals, so now I do own him. But the next thing about my account is the main cookies of the game. Now, most of them are maxed out besides the two new ones. Now, but define maxed out is I maxed out each one of these guys, including Burning Spice and Golden Cheese Cookie, even though I wasn't using them. Even when I first got them, because I played since like last year during like the summer event around that time. So yeah, but now I got their all leveled up to like level 90. I got like the super important one to level 100. And as you can see here with the scrolling, if you're a little paying attention, yeah, you can see it. Now, I'll probably have something like up on the screen of every character, but most of them have great builds or recommended builds. Now, this is before like they were told about their builds, so you have to give me a little grace on that. A little grace. Obviously, I'm not the best Cookie Run Kingdom player. I make mistakes. We all do. We could just move on. Okay. Next, I finished all the story, though I haven't done if just dragged out long enough, because hour long. If I just yap for an hour long, I doubt it. I'm not gonna be yapping for an hour long. But I did finish most of the story. I did get further in during when I was playing this in the background. I did get further in, and I actually currently own all cookies. I do not own all the upgrades. So you see them right there. Just need one more, and I did happen to get there. But yeah, I just need to finish impossible mode for like the story. I finished currently all of them. I am trying to, if you've seen in the background, trying to finish the first few and max out all the stars. I might circle back and finish them all. But besides that, I am currently working to make my account the best, so it can be one of the best. See, currently I am probably in the best position as a free-to-play. I have every single character in the game. Not a lot of free-to-plays have it. This game, other collection-based games are decently free-to-play friendly. I'm not gonna say fully free-to-play friendly, as that would be like saying any Gacha game was free-to-play friendly, and that's like most of the time not even remotely true. But Cookie Run Kingdom, for a free-to-play in my current state, is decent. I have all the cookies in the game. I have like one cookie super leveled, and every single one of my cookies are like leveled and starred. Some of them even promoted. I don't have none of the good cookies though. And I do have some great teams. And I have done well in the arena before. I would probably try and show that on screen. But besides that, let's talk a little bit more about my biscuits. More particularly the back toppings, to the stuff. I don't really know what they're called. Biscuits, I know. Like toppings and biscuit. Most of them, not too good. Obviously, as a free to play and as someone who only really just started to max out the R level. Now, yeah, I can do better. I will try and finish the final star on level, though the game gets really hard. Like, even though I built the characters right and everything, the game requires some strategy, and the main problem with this game is that there's so many characters, and with the new level cap being what it is, and you can't just throw every single character inside of the promoting place, it causes a little free-to-play vacuum where when you try building outwards, after you finish the best cookie in the game, I attempt to build outwards like any smart person. And yes, if you start getting your characters to level 100, I'm not saying you shouldn't build outwards. I'm just saying that for us free-to-plays who started building outwards like they should have, started trying to build fire some good characters, it kind of messed them over when the new level came out, so it made me have to circle back, and I was already circling back quite a bit to try and get the rest of the cookies to their maximum level. I was already struggling with that, especially with the tower with that dumb spider. I was so double screen. I cannot pass it. Even when I try my best, I just can't. Now, maybe one day I'll get good enough to finish it. But for now, I'm currently not doing well. Now, overall, doing great with the story. I am not doing lackluster. The story is just super easy so far. Master mode has been so far easy. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing that mode. I think I fixed it later in the clip, but I don't know why I'm on hard mode when I'm supposed to be on master mode. I already finished it. But the main difficulty of my account is the bosses. Mainly because my account is so built and not built at the same time. Yes, I have the best cookies in the game built and ready to go, and I have mental and fairy cookie level, but I was focusing on characters that I'll actually use, and then I was trying, and when the new level cap came out, it kind of screwed me over. So my main problem with my account isn't really with boss. It's mainly with bosses. I'm not gonna say that with bosses. It's not arena. Arena, good. I could do better, obviously, on arena. Any free-to-play could do better, obviously, on arena. Mid-match teams get better cookies, probably research the meta better, learn better toppings and all that. But my teams are doing great for what they have, and you can't ask for too much when your team can perform that well. My main problem is I'm starved on toppings, the background for the toppings. I don't really know what that's called. I'm kind of starved for attack ones. You know how many cookies use it? Attack? Even flipping healers. Typically healers scale with, you see, in most other games they scale with HP, but they scale with attack in this game, which is pretty interesting. It changes up the meta to be attack focused, which, hey, you can't hate on that for too much, but it kind of screws over people who don't have a lot of attack, and I have quite a bit of attack. Also, I'm going to speak on the anniversary. I've been doing it. Yes, anniversary, pretty good. Yeah, I've been trying to do my best on the anniversary, mainly getting the anniversary pools, because for any free-to-play, free pools are goated. Most of the other stuff is also good. I also got the thing things for the awakening character. Also, my account, not that many awakened characters. So far, it's just focusing on the main one. Yeah, the jellyfish one. She's really great, and actually, she helped me finish some hard content. But besides that, really my account is really need to be started building outwards. But I'm at a dangerous crossroads, and this was built by the game, I guess, so maybe to turn spending or something like that. But basically, I'm at a crossroads where either I try to build all characters to level 100, which I could do, but it's going to take longer. Obviously, it's like 10 more levels, and levels get exponentially more expensive. And with how bounties work and the current cap on bounties, it makes it so, yeah, no, building outwards though, not gonna help me. Like, hey, I might not be doing great on arena, but like I still have characters level 90, and I still have Dark and Transfer Cookie inside of the whatever thing to upgrade your characters, and I'm currently trying to get them out. I think that's pretty smart. After getting Elder Tree Cookie and Dark Enchantress Cookie to the maximum levels, but I'm not starting from square zero with them. I did use one upgrade one. It probably was smarter for Dark Enchantress, so I did use it for Elder Tree Cookie. So they're pretty far ahead, and it's not like I'm starting from square zero with their level. And just upgrading their skill is probably the second hardest thing to do, because there's not really a consistent way to get skill up, and the only way is either craft it, which is not efficient at all. Trust me, as someone who played Cookie Run Kingdom, it's just not efficient at all to craft them, because it's random. So bounty boards are like the best ways to get anything done. Luckily, I'm out of the trenches and out of the gold trenches, which I will explain. You see, the gold trenches was actually my fault. I will admit, I could have not been in the trenches. I kind of put myself in the trench. But basically, the trenches is what happens when you're a dingus like I am, and you decide to level all your character promotion that you can and promote them all. That's what I was doing, and it was fine. I'm a free to play, so gold not really that good to be like spamming, but I eventually leveled all the characters and I got out. Now it did put me in another trench that I eventually got out of because of having one character max out. I'll put the character on the screen, but basically the pink crystals that you use to upgrade characters, they can get really low when you're trying to upgrade them all. But yeah, also I will point out I do have all characters including Alphaba and Glinda. I do have them both. I don't have Sonic or Tails. That is also something, but I do have all the other special epic cookies. And that's basically it for my collection base. I'll probably show them on screen. Some of y'all might not have them. Are they worth it? No. But like, it wasn't really a big deal since I didn't spend any money to get them. Again, free to play. But like, you kind of got them for free anyways. Most people would have just got them for free. Like 9 times out of 10. I don't got any promotes for them, and I don't really think it matters. Glinda is just a healer, basically. And Alphaba do have an ability that could be useful in some niche cases, but overall isn't useful. But let's circle back to bosses.
Healing is my specialty.
problem with my account is my lack of versatility on my account. Which you might question me on that when I say like I have every single character, but like you can't have every single character, but if none of them are leveled, do you have really every single character? You have every single character, you can level every single character, but every single character isn't usable, especially when they're going to add like another character next patch or so. I'm kind of trying to keep back up my goals, but I am trying to get to the fishing part, but I kind of got myself stuck in a pretty terrible situation. You see, I don't like doing basically the base building of this game, you know, the kingdom part of Cookie Run Kingdom. Besides the run part, I like doing the run part, not really the kingdom bit. So I kind of got to a point where I got capped, and after I got capped, I couldn't progress my account farther than I would like to. And like, it's almost as bad as just having basically no characters on my account. You know, like, yeah, you can see here in the background I have quite a bit of characters, but like, yeah, it's kinda, sketch. But basically during events when you need certain attributes or like a certain effect, which also I'm going to highlight, I'm not really that good with knowing stuff about characters. That is just something that you're just going to have to deal with. I'm going to have to research and do stuff for events, but mainly I just chop it up to luck and see where it goes from there. If I can't brute strength it, I'll just figure something out. That is how I've been doing it.
Quiet footsteps.
And that's not really good for these events, especially when, you know,
Glad to have food on my table.
they want you to do certain things. So they have been doing pre-built characters. And see this is for like dark, just in case I need like one for darkness. As you know, not really that my account is built inwards. My account has been building upwards and not outwards, and this is just to help that out. So yeah, also it's going to help with like the beast fights, which I have been not struggling with the water fight because I have a team that I specially built with mental and, you know, all of that. I have a mental team that works very well for that. Really great. Now I do have like I have 3 different characters that's, you know, maxed out that are epics. I have all like the normal, all that, like that's given. I have never once spent money on this game, as I said in my first video on the account, free to play. That's the same for Genshin. Not really for Roblox, I spent money on that game. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gonna spend money on Cookie Run Kingdom because Cookie Run Kingdom as a game isn't really worth spending money personally. Maybe one day, but this has been the main problem. See, there's a quest that wants you to do this.
White Lily Cookie.
So I want to talk about the builds for a little bit. So I'm going to put the builds on top. See, I don't really have a lot of biscuits, and I have a good topping. I have a lot of personal toppings for the best cookies. But like, my build so far, or like either work in progresses, you know, kind of mid-match, trying to do all that. Dark and Transfer's cookie could have a better build, particularly on our biscuit. The rest of the pieces, on the other pieces, I don't stress that much. You got what you got. Like, honestly, it's not really that big a deal to me. Most cookies in this game, like, if you try to make match in this game, you're just going to lose overall, because this game is a lot more pay to win, and worrying about substats in this game, besides like where it matters, is kind of dumb. Biscuits is where you should put all your energy with substats, and so I'm really going to highlight biscuits, though I will be showing each of the other pieces in this section. But you should really be focusing on the real important stuff. and that is trying to mid-match your biscuits, and obviously trying to get your character's level and stuff like that. Like, you just level the toppings up and like worry about more of the main set, and the second sets are just bonuses. Okay, so yeah, these are the builds. I'm not gonna see them until afterwards. I'm only gonna show characters that actually matters. Currently, I'm gonna show you the most important characters. This might even show up like Lily and like stuff, and like all the beast cookies, all like the currently meta characters, and like some mounted way, and maybe one of my, and the team that my actually one versatile team. So I will be trying to get Black Pearl Cookie, her Awakening, because I don't have it, and that kind of almost screwed me over. I've been avoiding getting it for basically no reason, mainly because I was focusing on the water spirits, water spirit cookie, and I've been off track about that. But yeah, but my account for now I personally think is in the mid stage. You know, I don't have every single character built, which, you know, I would like to get users with builds and come off high level. You know, get like all the characters out of the way. Each character have their own particular needs. Like, hey, even that power plant cookie, he turned out to be useful for something, because I didn't know a character that had the purifying effect. Turns out, don't have the ability to purify certain effects, but the flower pot can purify that. Besides that, each other cookies in this game currently occupy some niche, and that's just useful enough to win. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna climb the tower of meta. I just doubt that. The meta is just the meta. It's just not gonna change. I'm going to get better and better. Obviously, my teams are going to just improve and, you know, surpass the limits constantly. I am better today than I was tomorrow. Every time I log in, I feel my account got better some way, somehow. Maybe not in an arena, maybe just general teams. If it isn't in general teams, maybe some niche random character I chose to probably level up. It's honestly, Click Run Kingdom, just by leveling the character, could just randomly come in use. And this is really where getting him is going to help me out. And so, in the, you know, Dark Enchantress cookie, her like super baby form, that's where it's gonna help me out. Currently, I already finished it, but in a couple days, I think Extreme Mode is going to release, and like that is where it's going to become a problem. Also, I think I'm going to be probably still showing builds. I'm just yapping at this point to allow myself to like edit the builds in and everything. There's quite a few characters in this game currently.
An endless slumber has descended
I don't want
upon
this
us.
too long. I don't want it to be hour long. Obviously, the first video was too long, and I don't want all my videos to be like hour long.
I wish to bid my last farewell
Me just
in
having to
peace.
think of things to talk about for like 3 hour long. Also, just don't like listening to my voice that long. Personal preference, I'm going to have to keep. Personal problem, just going to have to get used to it. Okay, so after so what's the hold up on the Roblox video? Because I'm releasing this video first, I believe. What's the hold up on the Roblox? Yeah, I got the thumbnail, I hadn't did the voiceover yet, but there's actually a viable reason. You see, a friend of mine has taken their time with sending me their voiceover. Obviously, I'm going to decide where I'm going to slot it in. Maybe I'll do it at halftime, maybe I'll do it in the beginning. I'll just decide after I hear it. But I can't do that currently because, yeah, can't do that. Just can't do that. Depression, really. Yeah. Depression. Yeah, depression. Real depression. But besides that, everything so far is fine. But yeah, the video basically done. I finished editing, chopping it up. I just need to do the voiceover, get my
The
friends'
world is so
voice in
much
there,
greater than our village.
get their clip and their voice in there with their character. I'm going to try and do my best. Like, I don't do a lot for myself, though I will be trying to do the utmost for my friend. And I might just lock them over, and if it gets too lobotomizing, I might just lock them in the corner and call it that, and just do that. I might. Yeah, I'm doing. It's Deadly Delivery. See, I'm doing a Deadly Delivery. Might as well tell you since I was going to release this and it says I was planning to do Deadly Delivery, but I happened to like Deadly Delivery gets literally just lobotomizing, and we only got to do like 2 runs, and we didn't get to deep floors. But yeah, I think it's getting a little too long, so I will be ending it here. Bye-bye. Hopefully the video comes out. I won't be promising when the video will come out. I'm just saying hopefully it comes out. Whenever it does, might have to do like a whole different video and just wait to do it. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.